Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Lyle Birch with the Viking Speaks. Entre Nation, wake up. Day 2, Northeast Ohio. 27 degrees outside. So we're doing this 90-day challenge, right? I wanted to take a moment to talk to y'all about something that was really kind of impactful for me during the implementation boot camp and the Awesome Life Challenge. He talks about both of those. Talked about this kind of idea in both of those, and then Jeff's got his own videos out there specifically going over his mornings. So there's a book called The Miracle Morning that I highly recommend you read, listen to, whatever your preference is, that kind of talks about how to develop your own miracle morning. And so during the last portion of that book, I developed my own acronym for my miracle morning. I'd like to share that with you today. So my acronym, which ties into my whole persona, what I'm going to be doing with my channel and how my material is going to come off, is M.A.N.U.P. So my material is designed kind of what I talked about yesterday, based on reinvigorating manliness in society in a respectful, educated, and powerful but compassionate manner. So what M.A.N.U.P means is it's an acronym for my morning. M is meditate, A is affirmations, N is nature. I'm outside right now. U is uninterrupted reading. Now that can also be substituted for uninterrupted listening time because I drive a lot. So, and then P is physical activity. So each morning I go through these. My meditation, this one might kind of funny, but coffee. So my meditation each morning is while the coffee's brewing. I sit there, cross my arms, close my eyes, standing by my coffee bar, and I just listen. And the only thing I focus on is the coffee maker. Now, it's kind of unusual because there's no consistency with the drop and the pattern, the sounds. So whereas you have white noise, rain, app, or something playing in the background, you have a continuous loop. With a natural coffee maker, and I've just got a old school drip, Mr. Coffee. There's no consistency. It's just little drips here, little drip there, one big drop, But it's kind of nice. So that's what I use as my background noise for meditation. I do this before the kids get up. I'm a single dad with 2 kids, so I make sure to get them up for school every day. But prior to that, that's how I meditate. Affirmations, I actually borrowed the declarations from The Secret to the Millionaire Mind. I made a poster out of it, and it's hanging in my office. And each morning I go in there and I recite those. Love them. I've been reading that book, listening to it. I've probably digested that book over 20 times in the past, August. So August was a year, about 15 months. N for nature. I've got these woods behind my house. So I come back here and I walk around for a little bit. I make sure no matter what, I spend time outside every day. Preferably in the morning to kind of wake up. U for uninterrupted reading. I don't have as much time to sit down and physically read the book, so I do a lot of listening. Right now I'm going through that book, Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Woo, love it. And the physical activity. I do workouts of various types. I've got that machine I'm working on in my garage. Sometimes I'll go in there and I'll crank one out there. I've also got the X3 Elite Band system with Dr. Jakish. I can't remember how his first name, but either way, it's a banded bar system that kind of combines both barbell lifting with bands. Really easy to bust out a very intense workout in a short period of time. So I'll do those in the morning as well. And then I'll also go do something in the evening. Now at my job, I also ensure that I include physical activity at my job because I walk. It's a 1 million square foot facility, so I walk about 15,000 steps a day. And I always try to make sure that I do a lot of core tightening throughout the day. So I hold my core for extended periods of time to focus on internal strength and do that. But anyway, that's my miracle morning. That's how I make sure I start my days off right. working on consistently waking up at 5 a.m. That's hard. It's really hard for me. Spent most of my naval career on nights. Both deployments were on nights, and then my third deployment, there was no difference in night and day. I was just up all the time. 16-hour days are a bitch, but yeah, that's the hardest part for me right now. Consistently getting up at 5 a.m. So once I get that squared away, I need to reread that book, the 5-second rule, and really drive those principles in. But it'll keep getting better. So that's what works for me. Hope this is helpful. Go design your own miracle morning. Much love, y'all. Backing out.